Who exactly is the four-faced Buddha? Why do people fly all the way to Bangkok to pray to the four-faced Buddha? And more importantly, how do you pray properly in the Erawan shrine? In this video, I'm going to guide you everything you need to know before you visit the Erawan shrine. First of all, he's not a Buddha. His name is Prapram according to the Thai locals. And in India, he is called Lord Brahma. He is the god of creation. So each of his four faces represents different things. It represents kindness, mercy, sympathy, and impartiality. So basically, you don't have to bring anything from home. You don't have to prepare anything outside of the shrine. You can go there and then buy all your offerings over there, and it is very cheap. But if you want to offer additional stuff, then you can buy it from somewhere else. So the most basic set starts at 60 baht. 60 baht will give you 12 incense. 12 incense, that means that you put 3 incense on each side, and then they will give you one candle. One candle, you put it on the main side, and then they will give you 4 garlands. 4 garlands, you will put it in the 4 different areas. So optionally, you can also get the bigger packages like the 100 baht, 200 baht, 500 baht, and 1000 baht. It really depends on how much you want to offer to Lord Brahma, but it doesn't matter if you offer just a little. So other than the things that you can buy from this shrine, you can also get it from outside. For example, you can get it from Big C because we have seen so many different offerings in Big C that is quite interesting, and it looks very nice, and it's handmade, and you are supporting the local community as well. Then you can also offer different type of flowers. You can buy lotus, you can buy roses, you can buy different kind of flowers to offer to Lord Brahma, and also other things like drinks, snacks, desserts, or maybe your favorite food, but probably not that, but you know what I mean. So what you want to do is you want to start at the main face. Main face is the one when you enter from the entrance. You start from the main face and then you go to the left. That means that you go clockwise, and then you pray to each faces. And then in each faces, you want to give 3 incense and 1 candle. If you only have 1 candle, you put it on the main face. If you have 12 incense, so you put 3 on each side after you pray. So each face represents different kind of blessing. There's health, there's wealth, there's love, and there's career. So it depends on which type of wish you want to make, which type of prayer you want to make. But if you only have one main prayer that you want to make, one main wish you want to make, you can make that wish to 4 faces, all 4 faces. So let's say if you want to get rich, you can tell all 4 faces that you want to get rich. If you want to get only love, you can tell all 4 faces you want love. It's okay. So by the way, don't worry if you mess up with any of this procedure, because Lord Brahma will not be angry of you if you mess up with any of these procedures, just as long as you're respectful enough. So what do you want to say to Lord Brahma? It's very easy. It doesn't have to be formal. It doesn't have to have like a formal prayer or anything. It can be as simple as telling your name, telling your date of birth, and telling where you are from. Maybe tell him your address. And then you want to tell him your wish. You want to tell it as clear as possible. You want to ask for a very precise blessing. For example, you want to say like, if you are earning, let's say 50,000 a year, you want to earn like 100,000 a year or 200,000 a year. You want to say that specific amount, and you want to say it like, you want it to be time specific. Like for example, you want it to be granted by this year or this month or within 6 months. And then if it's love, you would want to say that I want someone that is, you can be as precise as, I want someone that is older than me, maybe 3 to 5 years older than me. Or if you like someone older, you want someone 10 years older than you, you want someone 5 years younger than you. You want to be that precise. So besides making your wish, you also want to offer something in return to Lord Brahma. You want to say something like, I will donate a certain amount of money to charity, or I will do a certain amount of charity work. I will do some volunteer work, or I will buy something for Lord Brahma, or I will do something for Lord Brahma. You want to give something in return, and then most importantly, it has to be achievable. So like I've mentioned before, making a wish is very simple, but you need to remember a few things. It has to be realistic, it has to be specific, and it has to be respectful. So what I mean by specific is like what I said before. It has to be a certain amount, a certain time frame, a certain, very specific as you can. And then it has to be realistic as well. Realistic, that means that saying like, if you're earning 50,000 a year, you can't wish things like you want to be Elon Musk in a month. It just wouldn't work. You cannot suddenly become a billionaire unless, I don't know what kind of luck you will get. But you want to be as realistic as possible as well, but you also want to think big, and then you want to dream big as well. And then most importantly, it has to be respectful as well. Respectful as in, you don't want to ask for things like dirty stuff or things that is doing harm to other people. You don't want to wish for, like, for example, I always like to say, to mention this. You wouldn't want to wish for your mother-in-law to be knocked down by something or getting bad luck and all these things. You want your wish to be respectful, and it has to be in good view. It has to have a good heart in it. So definitely you would need to come back to return your vows, return your promise to Lord Brahma. If your wish is completed, so for example, if you're earning 50,000 and then you wish for like 300,000, and then if Lord Brahma fulfill that promise, you will definitely need to come back and to pray to him and tell him thank you and all these things. You will definitely have to do that. So you wouldn't want to overpromise. For example, you wouldn't want to say, I will come back every month or every year. If you can't do it, then it's a break of promise. So you want to say something like, I would come back to visit you when my wish come true. And then what you would do is, you want to offer, maybe you can offer garlands, you can offer incense, you can hire the dancers to thank the Lord Brahma. But of course, that is not compulsory unless you specifically promise to him like, oh, I will hire dancers. So I think because there are a lot of mega superstars in Asia that made their wish, and then when they came back to return their wish, they hired like 50 dancers, 100 dancers, they hired lion dance, they donated like maybe 5,000 packs of rice or whatnot and all these things. So it depends on what you promise to Lord Brahma. It's not compulsory that you want to offer something very heavy back to him, but it really depends on what you promise to him. It depends on what you want. So the do and don'ts are very straightforward. Basically, it applies in all temples. So you also want to use your common sense. So for example, you don't want to dress sexily, you don't want to dress like a hooker, you don't want to wear like very revealing clothes, especially for females, and then you wouldn't want to wear like very short skirt and then put on like extra makeup on your face, like too much makeup. Like makeup is supposed to be enhancing your beauty, but if your makeup is like too crazy, then maybe it's not respectful. And then for clothes wise, you just don't want to wear too revealing clothes. It's best to cover as much as possible. But because in modern days, we all dress, like normal dress are quite slightly revealing, then that is fine. Maybe you want to wear something with at least short sleeve, maybe like a simple t-shirt, and then you want to wear shorts that is maybe almost to your knee length. You don't want to wear shorts that are like very sexy. That is not correct. And then as for guys, guys maybe try not to wear singlet, but I think it's still fine, because as long as it's not too revealing or not too sexy, then it's fine. So what other thing you wouldn't want to do in the shrine is, you wouldn't want to say bad things, you wouldn't want to joke around too much. You can joke a little bit, but you wouldn't want to joke around too much with your friends. You wouldn't want to say things that are disrespectful even to your friends or to the god or to the shrine or to the place. And then maybe try to be as quiet as possible. And one very important thing that I've noticed, try not to stand in the middle of nowhere and blocking everybody's view, not blocking everybody's way as well. Like maybe back then it is only famous among the locals, among the Thai communities. But what makes it even more famous is because there are a lot of Hong Kong superstar, Hong Kong megastars that came over there to make their prayer and make their wish, and then somehow they got super famous, and the rumor went out, and then it became like a place where a lot of Chinese will come over here, especially the Chinese actually. Chinese from China, from Hong Kong, from Taiwan, from Malaysia, from Singapore. from Indonesia. Like people, there are even people flying all the way to Bangkok just to go to the Erawan shrine to make their wish, to make their prayer. So what is the benefit of praying in the Erawan shrine? It's very straightforward. A lot of people got rich after that. A lot of people got their wish granted. They became maybe CEO or a big boss or whatnot and all these things. And then a lot of those people that couldn't find love for many years, or they couldn't have baby for many years, or if they have a very weird sickness that they are very ill for a very long time, a lot of their wishes got come true. So that is the major benefit why most people come over here. So whether or not if you have a wish or if you have something that you want to ask Lord Brahma for, it doesn't matter. I have came here for many years. I prayed to him for many years. My dream, my wishes kind of 20% of them came true, but it doesn't matter. I will still continue to pray to him. I will still continue to make my wishes again and again. But most of my friends, their wish actually came true. They actually got like super rich, from like nobody to super rich. So if you're visiting Bangkok, definitely visit this shrine. This is the most visited shrine in Bangkok, and it's located in the center of the city, a place where almost 99% of tourists will definitely pass through, because it's very near to Siam Paragon, Central World, Platinum Mall, Big C. It's in the middle of all these places, so you might want to pay a visit to this place. And we have come to the end of this video. I wish everybody good health, good luck, good wealth, and then do good, talk good, and think good. And I wish everybody good luck. Namaste.